Space, the final frontier, a vast and mysterious universe filled with wonders beyond imagination. From the birth of stars to the secrets of black holes, today we're diving into 180 mind-blowing facts about the cosmos. Get ready to explore the unknown and be amazed by the universe like never before. Let's begin. Mind-blowing facts. There's a gigantic water reservoir floating in space. Astronomers have discovered a cloud of water vapor in space containing 140 trillion times the amount of water in Earth's oceans. This cosmic water cloud surrounds a massive black hole more than 12 billion light-years away, making it the largest known reservoir of water in the universe. A day on Venus is longer than its year. Venus rotates so slowly that one day on Venus, 243 Earth days, is longer than its year, 225 Earth days. That means if you lived there, the sun would rise once and set once in your entire year. There are more stars in the universe than grains of sand on Earth. Scientists estimate there are around 100 billion galaxies, each containing hundreds of billions of stars. This number far surpasses the grains of sand on all the beaches and deserts of Earth combined. Black holes can spaghettify you. If you fell into a black hole, the immense gravitational forces would stretch you into a thin, noodle-like shape in a process called spaghettification. This happens because gravity is much stronger at your feet than at your head, literally pulling you apart atom by atom. Neutron stars are so dense that a sugar cube of their material would weigh billions of tons. A neutron star is the collapsed core of a massive star after a supernova. These stellar remnants are so dense that just a teaspoon of neutron star material would weigh as much as Mount Everest. The largest known galaxy is 60 times bigger than the Milky Way. The galaxy IC1101 is the largest ever discovered, spanning 6 million light-years across. For comparison, our Milky Way is only 100,000 light-years wide. Space smells like burnt steak and gunpowder. According to astronauts who have returned from spacewalks, their spacesuits carried a distinct smell, described as a mix of burnt steak, welding fumes, and gunpowder. This scent comes from highly reactive particles clinging to their suits after exposure to the vacuum of space. The universe is getting bigger at an accelerating rate. Instead of slowing down, the universe's expansion is actually speeding up due to a mysterious force called dark energy. This unknown energy makes up about 68% of the universe, and we still have no idea what it really is. Part 2. Strange and mind-bending space phenomena. The largest volcano in the solar system is on Mars. Olympus Mons is a massive shield volcano on Mars, standing at 13.6 miles, 22 kilometers, high, nearly 3 times the height of Mount Everest. Its base is so wide that if you stood on one side, the curvature of the planet would prevent you from seeing the other side. A planet where it rains, molten glass. Sideways. The exoplanet HD 189733b, located 64 light-years away, has extreme weather conditions. Winds there blow at 5,400 miles per hour, 8,700 kilometers per hour, 7 times the speed of sound. And the atmosphere is full of silicate particles, meaning it literally rains molten glass sideways. A star that's 200 times bigger than the sun. The star UY Scuti is one of the largest known stars, with a radius over 1,700 times that of the sun. If placed at the center of our solar system, it would extend beyond the orbit of Jupiter. Galaxies can collide, and ours will too. The Milky Way and the Andromeda Galaxy are on a collision course. In about 4.5 billion years, they will merge into a single massive galaxy. However, because galaxies are mostly empty space, very few stars will actually collide. A planet that orbits 3 suns, the exoplanet HD 131399, AB orbits in a triple star system, meaning at certain times it would see 3 suns in the sky. Imagine sunsets on that world. Jupiter has a 400-year-old storm bigger than Earth. The Great Red Spot on Jupiter is a gigantic storm that has been raging for at least 400 years. It's so large that 3 Earths could fit inside it. Time moves slower in strong gravity. According to Einstein's theory of general relativity, Time slows down in stronger gravitational fields. This means that if you spent time near a black hole, you would age much more slowly than people farther away from it. There is a planet made of diamonds. Scientists have discovered an exoplanet called 55 Cancri E, which may be composed largely of diamond. Due to its high carbon content and extreme pressures, the planet's surface is thought to be a diamond-encrusted wasteland. One of Saturn's moons has an ocean that could support life. Saturn's moon, Enceladus, has a subsurface ocean beneath its icy crust. NASA has detected plumes of water shooting into space, containing organic molecules, suggesting that life could exist beneath its surface. There's a cold star hotter than fire, brown dwarfs or failed stars that never gained enough mass to sustain nuclear fusion. However, the hottest ones can reach 4,000 degrees Fahrenheit, 2,200 degrees Celsius. Hotter than a candle flame, but still too cool to shine like our sun. The hottest planet ever found is hotter than some stars. Kelt 9b is an exoplanet so hot that its atmosphere reaches 7,800 degrees Fahrenheit, or 4,300 degrees Celsius, hotter than some red dwarf stars. It orbits extremely close to its star, completing a full orbit in just 1.5 days. Neutron stars can spin at 700 times per second. Some neutron stars, called pulsars, spin incredibly fast. The fastest known, PSRJ 1748-2446 AD, rotates at 707 times per second. If Earth spun that fast, a single day would last less than 2 milliseconds. Part 3. Black holes and extreme cosmic phenomena. Black holes can evaporate over time. According to physicist Stephen Hawking, black holes slowly lose mass by emitting Hawking radiation. Over trillions of years, small black holes could eventually evaporate completely. Supermassive black holes exist at the centers of most galaxies. Nearly every large galaxy, including our Milky Way, has a supermassive black hole at its center. The one in our galaxy, called Sagittarius A star, is 4 million times the mass of the Sun. Some black holes are theoretically white holes. A white hole is a hypothetical opposite of a black hole. It expels matter instead of pulling it in. Some scientists believe black holes might eventually become white holes as they evaporate. There's a black hole that's 40 billion times the mass of the Sun. The most massive black hole ever discovered, TON 618, has an estimated mass of 40 billion suns. It's so large that it dwarfs even the biggest supermassive black holes. Some black holes shoot out powerful jets of energy. Not all black holes just consume matter. Some eject massive streams of energy called relativistic jets, which travel at nearly the speed of light and extend for thousands of light years. A black hole's gravity can warp light. The immense gravity of black holes bends and distorts light around them, creating an effect called gravitational lensing. This can cause objects behind the black hole to appear duplicated or stretched. You would see the universe speed up if you fell into a black hole. Due to the extreme time dilation near a black hole, an observer falling in would see the entire future of the universe flash before their eyes before they reach the event horizon. There are rogue black holes wandering through the space. Not all black holes stay in one place. Some, called rogue black holes, move through the galaxy at high speeds. One such black hole, moving at 3 million miles per hour, 5 million kilometers per hour, was recently discovered by astronomers. Some galaxies have double black holes. When galaxies merge, their central black holes can form a binary black hole system. Over time, they spiral closer and eventually merge, releasing enormous amounts of energy. Black holes might be connected to wormholes. Some theories suggest black holes could be gateways to other parts of the universe, forming wormholes that might allow faster-than-light travel if they can be stabilized. Part 4. The strangest objects in the universe. A star that's basically a giant diamond. Scientists have discovered a white dwarf star called Lucy, officially BPM 37093, that has a core made of crystallized carbon, essentially a diamond. It's about 10 billion trillion carats. Some stars are so big that they make our sun look tiny. The star Stephenson 2-18 is 2,150 times larger than the Sun. If placed in the center of our solar system, it would reach past Saturn's orbit. A magnetar's magnetic field is 1,000,000,000 times stronger than Earth's magnetars, or a type of neutron star with insanely strong magnetic fields, so powerful that they could erase all credit card data from Earth from over 100,000 miles away. The largest known structure in the universe is over 10 billion light-years wide. The Hercules Corona Borealis Great Wall is a galactic superstructure stretching 10 billion light-years across. It's so big that it challenges our understanding of cosmic expansion. Zombie stars exist, some stars called zombie stars, explode in supernovae, but then reignite and continue burning for millions of years. A galaxy with no dark matter makes up most of the universe. But scientists have found galaxies like NGC 105-2-DF2, which appear to have no dark matter at all. This is a mystery that challenges current astrophysical theories. Some planets have eternal day or night. Some exoplanets are tidally locked, meaning one side always faces their star, while the other is in perpetual darkness. These planets might have habitable zones only along their twilight edges. There are moons with atmospheres. While most moons are barren, Titan, Saturn's largest moon, has a thick atmosphere and liquid methane lakes, making it one of the most Earth-like places in the solar system. Some planets are hotter than lava, others are colder than Pluto. The exoplanet Kepler 70b is hotter than some stars, while Ogle 2005 BLG 39LB, nicknamed Hoth, has surface temperatures of -364 degrees Fahrenheit or -220 degrees Celsius. The fastest thing in the universe isn't light, it's space itself. While nothing can travel faster than light, the expansion of the universe itself can make galaxies move apart faster than the speed of light. Part 5. Space Missions, Future Exploration, and the Search for Life. Voyager 1 is the farthest human-made object from Earth. Launched in 1977, Voyager 1 has traveled more than 14 billion miles, 23 billion kilometers from Earth. Entering interstellar space in 2012, it still sends signals back to NASA. NASA's Perseverance rover is searching for ancient life on Mars. The Perseverance rover, which landed on Mars in 2021, is collecting samples that could hold evidence of ancient microbial life. These samples will be returned to Earth in a future mission. Hubble has taken over 1.5 million pictures of the universe. The Hubble Space Telescope, launched in 1990, has revolutionized our understanding of space, capturing breathtaking images of galaxies, nebulae, and deep space phenomena. The James Webb Space Telescope can see 13.5 billion years into the past. Unlike Hubble, which sees mostly visible light, JWST observes in infrared, allowing it to look further into the past than any telescope before it, almost to the birth of the first galaxies. There's a mission to send humans back to the moon. NASA's Artemis program aims to return humans to the moon by 2026, with the goal of establishing a long-term base for deep space exploration. NASA plans to send humans to Mars in the 2030s. Future missions, including those by SpaceX and NASA, aim to send astronauts to Mars within the next 2 decades, paving the way for a possible Martian colony. Europa could have alien life beneath its ice. Jupiter's moon. Europa has a subsurface ocean that could harbor life forms similar to those in Earth's deep-sea hydrothermal vents. NASA's Europa Clipper mission will investigate this possibility in the 2030s. Saturn's moon Titan could support life. Titan has liquid methane lakes, a thick atmosphere, and complex organic chemistry, meaning it could be home to exotic life that thrives in methane instead of water. Mars used to have rivers, lakes, and possibly an ocean. Billions of years ago, Mars had flowing rivers and massive lakes. Some scientists believe it may have supported microbial life in its past. A future space elevator could make space travel cheaper. Some engineers propose building a space elevator, a giant tether that reaches 22,000 miles, 35,000 kilometers, into space, allowing materials to be transported without rockets. Part 6. the biggest mysteries of the universe? We only understand 5% of the universe. The universe is made of dark energy, 68%, dark matter, 27%, and only 5% normal matter. Everything we see, including stars, planets, and galaxies. We don't know what dark matter is. Dark matter doesn't emit light or energy, but we know it exists because it affects the movement of galaxies. Scientists still have no idea what it's made of. We have no idea what dark energy is. Either dark energy is pushing the universe apart at an accelerating rate, but no one knows what's causing this mysterious force. There could be infinite parallel universes. Some theories suggest that we live in a multiverse, a collection of infinite universes, each with different laws of physics. The universe might be a hologram. The holographic principle suggests that the entire universe could be a projection of information stored on a distant surface, a theory still debated by physicists. The Big Bang might not be the beginning. Some scientists believe our universe is part of an endless cycle of Big Bangs and collapses, meaning time has no real beginning or end. There could be alien megastructures around stars. Astronomers have found stars that mysteriously dim, leading some to speculate that they might be surrounded by Dyson spheres, massive structures built by advanced civilizations to harness energy from their stars. We have found over 5,000 exoplanets. Since the 90s, astronomers have confirmed the existence of over 5,000 planets beyond our solar system, some of which could be Earth-like. The wow signal could have been from aliens. In 1977, astronomers detected a powerful radio signal from deep space, lasting 72 seconds. It has never been explained and remains one of the strongest candidates for an extraterrestrial message. Aliens might already be watching us. Some scientists believe that advanced extraterrestrial civilizations could be using radio telescopes or other methods to observe Earth, just as we search for them. Part 7, More Incredible Facts About Space. A day on Uranus lasts only 17 hours, but its year is 84 Earth years. Uranus spins on its side, which means its seasons last 21 years each. Pluto has ice mountains taller than the Rockies. NASA's New Horizons mission discovered 11,000-foot, 3,500-meter ice mountains on Pluto, made of water ice as hard as rock due to the extreme cold. Jupiter's moon Ganymede is bigger than Mercury Ganymede. The largest moon in the solar system is so big that if it orbited the Sun instead of Jupiter, it would be classified as a planet. The Sun will expand and swallow Earth in 5 billion years. When the Sun runs out of hydrogen, it will become a red giant, expanding past Earth's orbit before shrinking into a white dwarf. The fastest winds in the solar system are on Neptune. Neptune's storms produce winds that blow at over 1,500 miles per hour, 2,400 kilometers per hour, faster than the speed of sound on Earth. One of Saturn's moons looks like the Death Star Mimas. A small moon of Saturn has a massive impact crater that makes it resemble the Death Star from Star Wars. You could fit 1.3 million Earths inside the Sun. The Sun is so large that you could fit over 1 million Earths inside it and still have room left over. The largest asteroid in the solar system is almost a dwarf planet Ceres. The largest asteroid in the asteroid belt is so big, 590 miles wide, that it was reclassified as a dwarf planet. A supernova explosion can outshine an entire galaxy. When a star explodes in a supernova, it can release as much energy in a few weeks as the Sun will produce in its entire lifetime. The coldest place in the universe is colder than absolute zero should be. The Boomerang Nebula has a temperature of negative 457.7 degrees Fahrenheit, minus 272 degrees Celsius, making it colder than the background radiation left over from the Big Bang. Part 8, Mysteries of Space Travel. Astronauts grow taller in space. In microgravity, the spine stretches, making astronauts up to 2 inches, 5 centimeters taller while in space. A trip to Mars could take only 39 days in the future. With new propulsion technology, scientists believe future Mars missions could be reduced from 7 months to just over a month. SpaceX plans to build a city on Mars. Elon Musk's SpaceX aims to establish a self-sustaining colony on Mars by the 2050s. Astronauts can't cry in space without gravity. Tears stick to the eyes instead of rolling down the face, forming floating blobs of liquid. Your taste buds change in space. In microgravity, fluids shift in the body, causing astronauts' noses to feel stuffed, making food taste bland. Sleeping in space is harder than on Earth. Astronauts sleep in floating sleeping bags, which they have to strap to walls so they don't drift around. NASA once recorded the sound of a black hole. In 2022, NASA released eerie sound waves from a black hole, revealing low-pitched noises caused by the pressure waves in hot gas. Astronauts must exercise for 2 hours every day. Without gravity, muscle and bone loss happens rapidly, so astronauts must exercise daily to stay healthy. It's possible to make oxygen on Mars. NASA's Perseverance rover successfully created oxygen from Mars' CO2-rich atmosphere, an important step for future colonization. The first person to walk on Mars is probably alive today. Many scientists believe that the first human mission to Mars will happen by the 2040s, meaning the astronaut who will take that historic step is likely already alive. Part 9. Strange behaviors of light and gravity. Light can be bent by gravity. Einstein's general relativity proved that gravity warps space-time, bending the path of light around massive objects like black holes. A mirror 100 light-years away would show Earth's past. If a perfect mirror existed 100 light-years away, it would reflect an image of Earth as it was 100 years ago. Quantum particles can communicate faster than light. A phenomenon called quantum entanglement allows two particles to instantly affect each other, even if they are light-years apart. Gravitational waves are ripples in spacetime. Discovered in 2015, gravitational waves occur when massive objects like black holes collide, sending ripples through the fabric of space. A hypothetical Einstein-Rosen bridge could connect two universes. A wormhole, or Einstein-Rosen bridge, is a theoretical shortcut through spacetime, possibly linking two distant points in space or even parallel universes. Some scientists think the universe is a giant simulation. Some physicists argue that our reality may be a highly advanced computer simulation, and that certain quantum behaviors could be glitches in the code. There's an energy field everywhere in space. The cosmic microwave background is the leftover radiation from the Big Bang, filling all of space with faint energy. Neutrinos pass through your body by the trillions. Every second, neutrinos, nearly massless subatomic particles, are constantly streaming through Earth from the Sun and other cosmic sources. Light from the Sun takes 8 minutes to reach Earth. Even though light travels at 186,000 miles per second, 300,000 kilometers per second, it still takes 8 minutes and 20 seconds to reach us from the Sun. Time dilation could let you travel to the future. If you traveled near the speed of light, time for you would slow down compared to people on Earth, allowing you to travel into the future. Part 10, Final 10. Amazing facts: a pulsar can blink 716 times per second. The fastest spinning pulsar, PSRJ 1748-2446 AD, rotates so quickly that it blinks 716 times per second. There's a galaxy shaped like a ring. The Hoag's object galaxy looks like a perfect ring, with stars forming a circular structure around a central core. The moon is slowly drifting away from Earth. The moon moves 1.5 inches, 3.8 centimeters away from Earth each year, meaning in billions of years, eclipses will no longer happen. Some planets might be free-floating in space. Rogue planets, not bound to any star, drift through the galaxy alone. Some could even have underground oceans, allowing life to exist. Space is completely silent. Because space is a vacuum, sound waves have no medium to travel through, making it completely silent. The center of the Milky Way tastes like raspberries. Scientists found that Sagittarius B2, a massive dust cloud near the Milky Way center, contains ethyl format, the chemical responsible for the taste of raspberries and rum. The fastest meteorite on Earth came from Mars. Some meteorites found on Earth originated on Mars, launched into space by asteroid impacts before eventually crashing here. The universe might keep expanding forever. If dark energy continues accelerating cosmic expansion, galaxies will eventually drift so far apart that the universe will fade into darkness. You weigh less on the moon. Because the moon has 1/6 the gravity of Earth, you would weigh 6 times less there. We are made of stardust. The elements in your body, carbon, oxygen, iron, were all forged in the hearts of ancient stars, meaning you are literally made of stardust. Part 11. More insane facts about space 101. Space is expanding faster than the speed of light. While nothing can move through space faster than light, space itself is expanding faster than light, making some galaxies forever unreachable. 102. The largest known star could fit 10 billion suns inside it. The star Stephenson 2-18 is so massive that it could contain 10 billion suns and still have space left. 103. There are more black holes in the universe than stars in the Milky Way. Astronomers estimate that there are 40 quintillion black holes, 40 quintillion, far more than the stars in our galaxy. 104. Some exoplanets could have double sunsets, like in Star Wars planets orbiting binary star systems, like Kepler 16b, experience 2 sunsets, just like Tatooine in Star Wars. 105th. A Mars day is almost the same as an Earth day. A day on Mars, called a sol, lasts 24 hours and 39 minutes, making it the closest match to Earth's day length in the solar system. 106. The moon has moonquakes. The moon experiences quakes caused by Earth's gravity and thermal expansion. Some of them last for hours. 107. Saturn could float in water. If you had a giant bathtub, Saturn would float because it's mostly made of gas and has a density lower than water. 108th. There might be a 9th planet in the solar system. Astronomers believe a hidden planet 9 exists in the outer solar system, influencing the orbits of distant objects. 109. The hottest known exoplanet is hotter than some stars. Kelt 9b has a surface temperature of 7,800 degrees Fahrenheit, 4,300 degrees Celsius, hotter than some red dwarf stars, a piece of the sun's atmosphere. Once broke off in 2023, a solar prominence detached from the sun's surface and formed a vortex near its north pole, something scientists had never seen before. Part 12. Even more crazy space facts. A day on Mercury is longer than its year. Mercury rotates so slowly that one full day, sunrise to sunrise, lasts 176 Earth days, while its year is only 88 Earth days. A neutron star is so dense that a sugar cube of its material weighs as much as a mountain. Neutron stars are incredibly dense. Just a teaspoon of their material weighs billions of tons. The coldest place in the solar system is on the moon. Some craters at the moon's south pole are in perpetual darkness, reaching temperatures as low as -410 degrees Fahrenheit, -250 degrees Celsius, colder than Pluto. There's an exoplanet where it rains iron. On WASP 76b, extreme temperatures cause iron to vaporize on one side of the planet and condense as rain on the other. If you could fall into Jupiter, you'd never hit solid ground. Jupiter is a gas giant, meaning it has no solid surface. You just sink deeper into its dense atmosphere until being crushed by pressure. The Andromeda Galaxy is already affecting the Milky Way. Even though it's 2.5 million light-years away, Andromeda's gravity is already pulling on the Milky Way, distorting its shape. Some stars live for trillions of years. While massive stars burn out in a few million years, red dwarf stars can live for trillions of years, far outlasting our sun. There's an eye watching us from space. The Helix Nebula, sometimes called the Eye of God, looks like a giant cosmic eye staring back at us. The universe has cosmic bones. Galaxies form along massive cosmic filaments, creating a structure that resembles a skeleton spanning billions of light years. We're moving through space at 1.3 million miles per hour. Earth orbits the Sun at 67,000 miles per hour. The Sun orbits the Milky Way at 514,000 miles per hour, and our galaxy moves at 1.3 million miles per hour through space. Part 13, even more mind-blowing space facts. The Milky Way smells like raspberries and rum. Scientists found that a giant dust cloud in our galaxy contains ethyl format, a chemical that gives raspberries and rum their distinct smell. There's a super-Earth covered in water. The exoplanet Gliese 1214b is believed to be an ocean planet, entirely covered in water with no land. Space junk is becoming a major problem. Earth's orbit contains over 100 million pieces of space debris, posing risks to satellites and astronauts. The Great Attractor is pulling the Milky Way towards it. The Great Attractor, a mysterious region of immense gravity, is dragging our galaxy and others toward it at 1.3 million miles per hour. A quasar can shine 600 trillion times brighter than the sun. Quasars, powered by supermassive black holes, emit more energy than entire galaxies. You can't see the sun set on Venus. Because Venus spins backward and has thick clouds, the sun would appear to rise in the west and set in the east, but you wouldn't see it through the thick atmosphere. There's a rogue planet drifting through space. Astronomers have found Jupiter-sized planets floating alone in space, not orbiting any star. Some black holes are as small as a city. Stellar mass, black holes can be just 12 miles, 20 kilometers wide, but contain the mass of several suns. The fastest rotating star completes a spin in 1.6 hours. The star VFTS 102 spins so fast that its surface moves at 1 million miles per hour, 1.6 million kilometers per hour. A star once turned into a diamond. The white dwarf star BPM 37093, nicknamed Lucy, is a crystallized diamond nearly 2,500 miles wide. An exoplanet has a year that lasts only 8 hours. The planet Sweeps 10b orbits its star so closely that its year lasts less than a single Earth day. A galaxy was found without any stars. Astronomers discovered dark galaxies made almost entirely of dark matter, with hardly any stars. One day, the night sky will be empty. Because the universe is expanding, in 100 billion years, distant galaxies will move so far away that future civilizations won't see them at all. Some nebulae are bigger than galaxies. The Tarantula. Nebula is over 1,000 light-years wide, much larger than some small galaxies. The Moon is slowly stealing Earth's rotation. As the Moon moves away, Earth's rotation slows. Days are getting longer by 1.7 milliseconds per century. A cosmic microwave echo exists from the Big Bang. The cosmic microwave background radiation is the oldest light in the universe, dating back 13.8 billion years. Saturn's rings are disappearing. Over the next 100 million years, Saturn's rings will slowly fade as they fall into the planet. An asteroid belt exists around another star. Astronomers found an asteroid belt around the nearby star Vega, similar to the one in our solar system. The sun emits solar tsunamis. Occasionally, the sun produces massive shock waves of plasma that can disrupt Earth's power grids. The nearest star system has a planet in the habitable zone. Proxima Centauri b, located 4.2 light-years away, is an Earth-sized exoplanet that might have liquid water. Part 14, Unbelievable Space Facts. A neutron star can weigh more than the sun but be smaller than a city. A neutron star is so dense that a single cubic centimeter of its material weighs 1 billion tons, more than Mount Everest. The sun will one day become a white dwarf. In about 5 billion years, the sun will shed its outer layers and collapse into a white dwarf, no larger than Earth. The universe may be infinite. We don't know if the universe has an edge. Some theories suggest it could be infinitely large. An exoplanet has a surface temperature of 8,000 degrees Fahrenheit. The exoplanet Kelt 9b is hotter than some stars, with surface temperatures reaching 8,000 degrees Fahrenheit, 4,427 degrees Celsius. Some asteroids have their own moons. Several asteroids, like Ida, have small moonlets orbiting them. A quasar once shined with the power of 600 trillion suns. The quasar 3C273 is so bright that if it were 30 light-years away, it would shine as brightly as the full moon in Earth's sky. The largest volcano in the solar system is on Mars, Olympus Mons. is a shield volcano that's nearly 3 times the height of Mount Everest. The Milky Way is part of a galactic supercluster. Our galaxy is part of the Laniakea supercluster, which contains over 100,000 galaxies. There's a gas cloud in space containing billions of liters of alcohol. The Sagittarius B2 cloud contains enough alcohol to make 400 trillion pints of beer. Too bad it's 26,000 light-years away. You can see a galaxy with the naked eye. The Andromeda Galaxy is visible from Earth without a telescope, despite being 2.5 million light-years away. The largest asteroid is nearly a dwarf planet. Ceres, the largest asteroid in the belt between Mars and Jupiter, is so big that it was classified as a dwarf planet in 2006. The farthest known galaxy is over 13 billion light-years away. The galaxy GNZ11 is so far that its light left just 400 million years after the Big Bang. The Moon is slowly shrinking. As its core cools, the Moon is contracting, causing small moonquakes. Jupiter's core may be a fuzzy mix of rock and gas. Scientists believe Jupiter's core is not solid, but a strange mix of liquid metallic hydrogen and rock. A massive void in space. Has no galaxies. The Boots void is a gigantic empty region of space spanning 330 million light-years. One of Saturn's moons could be a second Earth Titan, has rivers, lakes, and an atmosphere. If humans could adapt to its liquid methane environment, it could be a second home. An entire planet might be made of diamonds. The exoplanet 55 Cancri E is rich in carbon and under extreme pressure, making it a potential diamond planet. The fastest meteorite ever found came from Mars. Some meteorites on Earth have been identified as Martian rocks, thrown into space by asteroid impacts before crashing here. The solar system's edge is 100,000 times farther than the Earth-Sun distance. The Oort cloud, where comets originate, extends up to 100,000 astronomical units from the Sun. The universe may one day rip itself apart. Some theories suggest that dark energy will eventually tear the universe apart in a catastrophic event called the Big Rip. Part 15, More Insane Space Facts. A black hole can burp after eating a star. Some black holes emit massive plumes of energy after devouring a star, like cosmic burps. A pulsar once flashed at Earth. Every 1.3 seconds, the pulsar PSRJ 1748-2446 adds spins so fast that it sends out radio pulses 716 times per second. Some galaxies are almost entirely made of dark matter. Galaxy Dragonfly 44 is 99.99% dark matter, making it nearly invisible. The Sun's core is 27 million degrees Fahrenheit. The Sun's core reaches 27 million degrees Fahrenheit, 15 million degrees Celsius, hot enough to sustain nuclear fusion. The largest moon in the solar system has its own magnetic field. Jupiter's moon, Ganymede, is the only moon in the solar system with a magnetic field, like Earth. Earth's atmosphere extends beyond the moon. The outermost layer of Earth's atmosphere, the geocorona, extends up to 391,000 miles, 630,000 kilometers, far beyond the moon's orbit. One of Saturn's moons has geysers shooting into space. Enceladus ejects water plumes from its underground ocean, possibly containing signs of life. The solar system has a tail, like a comet. The heliosphere, a bubble created by the sun's magnetic field, trails behind us like a comet's tail. Some stars are older than the universe itself, or so it seems. Some ancient stars appear to be older than 13.8 billion years, confusing astronomers who study the universe's age. We are in the calm part of the Milky Way. Earth is located in a relatively quiet region of the Milky Way, away from dangerous radiation and supernova explosions. A galaxy 10 billion light-years away looks like the Milky Way. Scientists found a Milky Way-like galaxy called SPT0 418-47, existing just 1.4 billion years after the Big Bang. Mars has the largest canyon in the solar system. Valles Marineris on Mars is over 2,500 miles, 4,000 kilometers long, nearly 10 times the length of the Grand Canyon. Some stars are born inside nebulae that glow like fireworks. The Carina Nebula is a massive star-forming region with towering clouds of gas that shine in multiple colors. The moon's dust smells like gunpowder. Apollo astronauts reported that lunar dust smelled like burnt gunpowder when brought inside their spacecraft. There's an asteroid that could hit Earth in 2182. The asteroid Bennu has a small chance of hitting Earth in the year 2182. NASA is studying it closely. Some exoplanets may be covered in lava oceans. Kepler 10b is so close to its star that its surface may be a lava-covered wasteland. Scientists have found planets without a star. Rogue planets float through space without a host star, making them nearly impossible to detect. The Milky Way and Andromeda are already exchanging. Stars from Andromeda have already been found drifting into the Milky Way's halo, a preview of the future galaxy collision. A space probe is on its way to touch the Sun. NASA's Parker Solar Probe is flying closer to the Sun than any spacecraft before it, studying its outer atmosphere. A black hole could swallow Earth, but probably won't. A small black hole the size of a coin would weigh as much as Earth. But don't worry, no known black holes are close enough to pose a threat. And that's a wrap on 180 incredible space facts. The universe is an endless source of mystery and inspiration, and we've only scratched the surface. Which facts surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more amazing content. Until next time, keep looking up.